Hey everyone, thanks for joining. It's Patty from PS Paper Crafts, and I'm going to show you how to make this card. It says, "True friendship is one of God's greatest gifts." And I just love the focus of this, or the focal point is the designer series paper. And then on the inside I have "Blessed to be your friend." I think this would be a great card. While I was playing around with this, I took some Poppy Parade and decided that would really be beautiful. Just kind of step it up a little bit. So the card I'm going to make on video is going to have these layers and then a Poppy Parade card base. So I'm changing it up a little bit. The designer series paper that I'm using is called See a Silhouette, and it has all the different colors that go with it, which really helps. So it's Crushed Curry is one of the colors, and Poppy Parade. So these are the papers that I've been using them. I made an ocean scene with this. I just think it's kind of artsy-fartsy. Ocean, dark skies, all kinds of things. So anyway, this paper just really kind of seems so bright and cheery to me. So I loved it, and I figured, let me make a card. I don't want to hide too much of it. I kind of have a big label, but anyway, the stamp set I'm using is "To a Wild Rose," and that's where I have the sentiments from, and then the leaf inside. And the reason I kind of went with this was I wanted to use this on it, and I really like it. And then if you wanted to, you could cut out some of the leaf and add them behind, but I didn't really want to cover up too much. And then I'm using this really pretty, it's a crinkled seam binding ribbon, and it is in Crushed Curry. So I thought that was perfect. So it's nice when you have everything that coordinates. It really helps out a lot. So let's get started. I already cut out with my Big Shot. I used this and put it over and just ran it through. So I have that cut out, and we can do our stamping. I have all my stamps ready to go. And I am stamping an Old Olive. And I love having the photopolymer for something like this, because you can really make sure you have it lined up nicely. You can really see through it. And I just think this is a great sentiment to give to a very good friend, which I have a few very close friends, and they are a gift from God to me. So it's really cool. And let's get the inside done. Not a lot of stamping. So what I did was I took the sentiments. These are two different stamps, blessed, and you could say blessed to be your friend, blessed and grateful to know you, blessed and grateful to be your friend. So a lot of different variations you can use. So I have the blessed and to be your friend. I kind of practiced on scrap paper to see where I would want them lined up. You don't have to stamp them at the same time. Let me go up here a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. And I just like to line it up on my grid paper. And I'm going to just go right smack in the middle. And then I also did the leaf. And this is one of those great, they call it two-step, but it's really three-step, where you can do 3 images. And the leaves are the same, so you can do lighter and darker colors and really make the flowers come to life. And if you search on my blog for "To a Wild Rose," you'll see a couple other cards I made with this. So I'm using just this one because I wanted the stem and I didn't want to do all the different steps. So let me get that. And I thought this was a good leaf because it did have some texture in it. And I'm just going to put this on the bottom, and I'm okay with it going off the paper. It's just a little accent there. So we're done with our stamping. Pretty easy. Now if you want all of the measurements, because these are pretty tight, I'll have that on my blog as well. Again, it's pspapercrafts.com. And so let me just tell you about this card. It's kind of a top folding card, but I'm going to do it this way. So I kind of like a card, I feel like the ones that open like this, when they're this way, they kind of slide open. So I thought, I know you can't see this, but it really stands up nice. So I thought it was good. I like a horizontal card sometimes, but sometimes it bothers me that they don't stand up well. I don't know what this is. I've got all little things here and there. So I'm going to use my old faithful multi-purpose liquid glue, my go-to glue. you can use whatever you want. But when you have a tight space here, it's good to be able to kind of shift it around to where you want it to get it centered. And I think these are all like 1/8 of an inch smaller than each other. Okay, and then I'm going to put the ribbon around the white. I probably could have done it around that, but I'm going to do it on the white. So I'm going to put the white together, and then I'll put the ribbon down. And you could put the ribbon just around the designer series paper, around all 3 layers, however you want to do it. There's no right or wrong. But I love these colors. I loved crushed curry, especially for the fall. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my ribbon, and I'm just going to cut it a little bit longer than I need. And I have my ribbon scissors here. And then I'll attach it, and lately I've been attaching it with just plain old Scotch tape. You could put glue, but then the glue has to really dry, and it takes a little bit longer to me on ribbons. Or you can put some tear and tape down, or just snail, but this just seems easy to me, and I like easy. So let's get this down, then you can make sure it's straight across, and put this end down. Okay, and then we can put this down. Let's see how it looks, and then I'll do the bow separately. Oh boy, come on. That'll be nice. So let me put this piece down. And while I'm talking, I am going to do a holiday paper share. Now, I don't think I would have bought this paper if I didn't do my paper share when the annual catalog came out. I didn't buy the stamp set. I didn't buy anything else. I just have all the different papers that came out. And I'll tell you, I love being able to use designer series paper. Really one of my favorite things. So if you look on my blog, and I'll be sending out an email if you want to subscribe to my email list, and I'll be having information about the holiday catalog, which comes out to you guys September 1st, and you can join the paper share if you want. And what a paper share is, I divide up papers, so you get 12 by 12 sheets of paper, and I cut them into 4, and you get 1/4 of a pack, and you just share it with 3 other people, and then we have four people getting 1/4 of a pack. So it's a really nice way to try different papers, and then if you decide you like it, you can buy the whole pack if you want. If you decide you don't want it, like one of the papers, I'm not a big Halloween girl, so some of the packs are Halloween, but there's always the other side, which, you know, are kind of I don't know, not too Halloween. They have kind of a standard, I would say maybe plain design to it, so you can use it for other things. So that's what I plan on doing. So check out my blog. I'll be posting it, or sign up for my email, or just leave me a comment, and I'd love to have you join. And I'll have all the pricing and the dates and all of that together. So now I'm going to just tie a bow here. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to mention, this is my sales pitch, I guess, is if you wanted to order from the holiday catalog, you could join to be a demonstrator. And I have to tell you, being a demonstrator is not a big deal, meaning you don't have there's not a lot of pressure to sell and stuff. It's right now, during the month of August, if you join, you get for $99, $150 worth of product, and you choose your product. It's not like you're buying a set kit. You go into the catalog, you choose it, and then after that you can, I'm butchering this bow, you can enjoy a 20% discount after that. Let's start this over again. I'm talking too much. So your first order, you get $155. You pay $99. You don't pay for shipping. And then your next order, you get 20% off in all future orders as long as you're active. And to stay active is not a big deal. It's not hard to do. And if you drop, you drop. No big deal, nothing gained, nothing lost. Just, you just go back to being a regular customer. So anyway, if you're interested to learn more about that, I would love to talk to you. I have a great team, and I am you'd be on my uplines team as well. And we have some great Facebook people. We just really spend a lot of time together. I've met some of the ladies when I've gone to on-stage conventions, which you can go to. And it's really a lot of fun. It's been a second family to me, and I really love it. So anyway, I know I'm gabbing while I'm trying to get this bow going, but I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of that, because it's a really good deal. I'm not crazy about the bow, but I don't want to waste too much of your time fiddling with it. Let's just try one more little bit here. I think that's a little bit long. I always cut one tail longer than the other. I don't know. All right, good enough. So let's get this on, and then we'll put the inside on, and we'll be all done. I think this is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would take. It's a pretty quick card. Again, the designer series paper kind of makes the card, and then you have a beautiful sentiment, a nice label. But isn't that pretty? So these are the two, and I really like the way the Poppy Parade makes it pop. Poppy Parade, poppin'. So let me get this down, and we are done. All right. And you just need a little bit of the liquid glue. A lot of my customers, when I have classes, they don't like the liquid glue. If you use too much, it oozes, and there's some issues that I totally understand, but the more you use it, you get used to it, and it really goes a long way. I mean, much longer than the other adhesives. So anyway, here we go. These are the two cards. Let me know which one you like better, and I hope you'll consider the paper share or consider joining Stampin' Up. Just let me know. You guys have a good day. Thanks so much. Bye.